Hey, what's up, Cancer? Welcome back to Shadow Nexus 13. I'm your host, Justin, aka Thranadian. This will be your monthly December 2025 Alchemy Elementals Shaman Oracle reading. And as we do something new, we are tapping into the energetic vibrations to bring you a message from the constellation of Ophiuchus and to correlate that message through me as a channel to you, through you, for you to fully integrate this information. I will be using the Oracle of the Hekatean Path. Okay, I will be reading from the book for these decks. That is how they want to get these messages across. Make sure you watch fully all the way to the end of the video so that you can get your synchronicity screenshots that I have for you, because I will be breaking that information down using Chaldean numerology for the overall interpretation. You had 733, 744, and 755. So if you are new here, welcome, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can get notified anytime I drop something new. Ding ding. And drop a comment. Let me know how it's hitting for you. Also, don't forget to like and share so other people can get their messages as well. Always remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. And don't force the shoe to fit. Alright? That being said, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. Alright, your first card out, Cancer, is the land animal moon here, okay? If you truly want to connect with animals, and trust me, you do, you're going to need to do so through your emotions. Animals have a lot of wisdom to share. They may not speak in your tongue, but they do speak through feelings. Animals are not intellectual beings, they are emotional beings. It is only when you align your feelings with the animals that you will truly be able to understand them. So take some time to observe the animals in your environment. Do not analyze. This is not an intellectual exchange. This is an emotional exchange. Observe the animal, and then observe the feelings that arise in you as you do. See your reflection through the emotions of this magnificent creature. This practice will allow you to understand the animal at a profound level, as well as to understand the nature of spirit and of the earth as well, because they too communicate through the language of vibration as well as feeling. And if you'd like to just take a moment and pause to look at that, so that you can do as instructed, okay? Your second card out here is Fire Candle Star. Notice how she's meditating here, which really complements the last card very beautifully, right? Because when we observe our feelings, if we close our eyes and we don't have any distraction in a meditative state, we can better get things in our mind's eye, right? So, Fire Candle Star. Creativity exists in the realm of the unknown, and the unknown is the realm of darkness, as well as of great mystery. Do not be afraid of the dark, my child. The darkness has secrets to share and paths to illuminate and treasures to gift you. When night falls and the world stills and your mind quiets, it is time for you to awaken and to embark upon a journey of discovery. The darkness is beckoning you. There, you will tap into new knowledge and undiscovered creativity. There, in the still of night, you will find magic waiting for you. Be brave. Be brave, love. Be bold. And remember, trust that the spirits are holding you, because indeed they are. So your third card out here, Cancer, is Skywind Moon. All right. You can't think your way to truth. Don't get me wrong, the logical mind has its purpose. But if we lean too heavily on cognitive functioning to guide our decisions, then we're going to be stuck living boring, logical, one-dimensional lives. You, my love, are being asked to lean into your feminine, that feeling nature, to trust your intuition and to listen to the messages your emotions are trying to share with you. These sensory apparatuses have important information to share that will allow you to be intelligently guided as to when it's time to take and make a move, and as to what that move looks like. This means you need to quiet your mind and calm your spirit and listen to hear the messages your intuition and your emotions have to share with you. You must be receptive. So take some time to sit quietly and ask yourself, what is wanting to be felt? Be patient and be receptive. Allow the messages to come to you through feelings, colors, symbols, signs, visions, sounds, and your higher knowingness. Your fourth card out here, Cancer, is Land Animal Star. All right. Shamans have long revered sacred animal totems for their strength, their power, their wisdom, and their magic. All people have their own sacred animal totems that govern their lives. The gifts, behaviors, and characteristics of these animals guide you and bless your path. Notice the animals that appear in your life and that visit your dreams. When you close your eyes and ask your animal totems to show themselves to you, which are the first to show up? Are they animals you feel an affinity for, or that pop into your mind as you read these words, or as you listen? These are your animal totems, child. Trust in the messages and in the medicine that they hold for you. They are your allies. They hold the wisdom that will guide you on your journey here and now and moving forward. Beautiful. Your fifth card out is Fire Ancestor Moon. Right. The ancestors are calling you, my child. The ancient elders speak in whispers through signs and symbols in dreams and nature. Their call can be as inconspicuous as a gentle breeze blowing across your shoulder, or as a song lyric that comes on when you start your car. Or maybe it's one that pops in your mind. All the ancestors ask of you is that you pay attention, heed their call, and respond. It is time to connect with your ancestors. Build a bridge that allows their presence to be felt and acknowledged. Create an altar for those in your bloodline who walk this earth before you. Make an offering, say a prayer, sing a song. The ancestors have wisdom to share with you. Your connection will create more ease in your life and more trust in your soul. And your sixth card out is Water Lake Star. Persephone could be calling out to you, or some of you could be working with Persephone. Don't have to be, but there is a nice chalice full of pomegranate seeds. So, life isn't always unicorns and rainbows. Darkness has its way with all of us. And there are times when we are called to step into the unseen realms because there are lessons for us to learn and parts of ourselves to develop there. And those times and those realms can be scary as fuck. Amid so many shadows and so much uncertainty, we don't always understand why we are going through what we are going through. But I'm here to assure you that your spirit knows exactly what it's doing and would never lead you astray. The light and the stillness that live in your heart always know the way. Follow that light, my child. It is leading you towards your greatest heights and your highest desires. And now is a time for deep trust. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, those messages came across just so beautifully complementing one another, building up, right? Like they set the bar for each other, didn't they? Did they not? Your message from the energetic vibrations of Ophiuchus through the Oracle of the Hekatean Path is Patnia Theron, Lady of Wild Beasts, Nature. Alright. The animal faces of Hecate represent the primal aspects of her divinity and in turn reflect our own base instincts and the natural world around us. In the lioness, we find strength, pride, and sovereignty. The wolf is fiercely protective and commands respect, and the nanny goat represents a sense of independence, ambition, and diligence. These aspects combined represent our untamed nature, touch the earth, howl at the moon, swim in the sea, reach a deeper understanding of how Hecate works and interacts through the environment around you. And the second card you got is Voces Magicae, Raising Power. Askie Kataskie Eran Orion Iror Mega Somnia Bloia Phobantia Semne. These Ephesian letters were used in the Greek magical papyri in relation to two charms invoking Hecate. These ancient barbarous words invoke a sense of mystery and empowerment. They raise energy and shift the mind into a suitable place for action and affecting change. They represent a need to focus energies on a specific outcome. It is time to step things up. All right. So in the beginning of the video, I mentioned to you, Cancer, that you had 733, 744, and 755. So here's what's up, Cancer. Your sequence is deeply spiritual and very initiatory, as well as protective, right? The repeated 7 anchors this entire transmission in inner truth, your psychic perception, as well as your sacred withdrawal that you're undergoing, okay? Because 7 is ruled by Ketu, the planet of liberation, karmic severance, and spiritual mastery. This indicates that, you know, you're undergoing a soul level recalibration rather than an external one. So 733 is that inner wisdom awakens the teacher that's within you, right? Because 7 opens the gateway of introspection and divine knowing, while the master number 33, which is the master teacher, activates heart-centered wisdom meant to be shared once integrated, right? So this is not about immediate visibility, because Cancer, you're being asked to first embody the emotional and spiritual truth before offering guidance outwardly, right? So we must first align within before we build outward. So with 744, right, we have that protection and spiritual boundaries that's taken place. And it is here, Cancer, that the seeker energy of the 7 is reinforced by 44, which is the master guardian and stabilizer, right? So this marks a phase of energetic protection, boundary reinforcement, and, you know, karmic containment. So Cancer, what you're learning is that emotional openness does not require self-sacrifice, right? Because structures are being rebuilt to support long-term spiritual safety. So with 755, you get this liberation through emotional truth. And the final sequence introduces 55, the master frequency of liberation, which in turn is also that accelerated change, especially when paired with 7, right? So this indicates emotional detachment from karmic loops, as well as, you know, ancestral patterns and outdated emotional contracts. So Cancer, you're being freed, but not through force, right? Through clarity. So the overall message that these numbers have for you, Cancer, with this triad that's going on, what it reveals is a really private spiritual initiation. It's an inner awakening, a protective stabilization, and your overall emotional liberation. So Cancer, you're shedding inherited emotional burdens and reclaiming intuitive sovereignty. It's not loud transformation, it's a sacred one, right? So what emerges next will be guided, protected, and deeply aligned with you for your highest good. All right. So this is all that I have for you for the month of December. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the like, share, drop a comment, let me know what this is all about for you. How's it hitting for you? All right. And until our paths cross again, in the name of the crossroads, hail Hecate.